All right, good morning, people. Welcome back. Welcome back to another episode of New Black Wall Street brings you guys the Money and Power Show for crypto in the morning. That's right, man. We're going to share with you guys all the info that you need to know, the latest, greatest info that you need to know about this thing called cryptocurrency, which is changing the world. It's all over the world, and we got a fantastic show set up for you guys here today. We're going to be sharing a couple things that you might want to know about Nike, about Roblox, about the metaverse, and then also we have some special guests here to share with us what they're doing to close the gap. Everybody put it out, so close the gap. To close the gap between us and wealth using this vehicle called crypto. Now, if you're joining us here this morning and you believe that cryptocurrency is a tool that you can use for financial freedom, because I talk about getting out of debt, getting rich, and building wealth, and I believe crypto is the tool that you can use to do that, go ahead and put in console #crypto, because you are a believer. And I've been talking about this stuff for a long time, and we have a lot of unbelievers, and they ain't got rich with me, but you can start your journey here today. Thanks so much for joining us, man. No matter where you are, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, or Twitter, go ahead and let us know where you're connecting from, what city, what state, what country, what country you might be connected from here today. I'm your host, ERGJ, Certified Global Financial Educator, CEO of ERGJ Enterprises, Black Bazaar, international best-selling author of the book, The Black Billionaires Club, and we're broadcasting from our virtual studios here in Decatur, Georgia. That's right, Decatur, where it's greater. We love to know just how far our reach is here today, because we are probably reaching some brothers and sisters in the continent, in the motherland, in Mother Africa, and I'm just super excited about what we're going to be talking about here today. Let's check and see who is here, man, as we get this thing crack-a-lacking this morning, man. What's going on? Joey over on Instagram, the kids in the house. Miss Nicole Wilson has joined us as well. Janelle Johnson is in the building. British Virgin Islands, that's what's up. Out of my futures trader, Omar Lugo out of Burlington, North Carolina. What's going on with you? Miss Michelle Teresa Coakley Golf out of Lithonia, Georgia is in the hizzy. Good morning to you. It must be Financial Freedom Friday. That's what it is. I see what's happening. It must be Financial Freedom Friday. And some of you guys just got paid Friday night. Man, you better go buy some Bitcoin. How about that? You just got paid. Do something smart with your money. Get ready for the holidays if that's what you celebrate, and buy some Bitcoin, okay? Buy some Bitcoin, okay? Do yourself a favor. Do your future self a favor and buy some Bitcoin, especially while it's on sale, by the way, in case y'all didn't know. I mean, I told y'all this was going to come down the pipe. It's here. Hopefully you guys take advantage of it. I told you it was going to happen, okay? I mean, I don't know what else I can do for you. What's going on, Miss Glenda Tate Williams in the building as well? Thanks so much for joining us out of Kings Mountain, North Carolina is in the building as well. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen, man. We'll get right into this thing because I don't want to take up too much time. I only got about so many minutes before I got to bring my guest on, so we might as well get right on into this thing. That's right. Good morning. Is in the house. Miss Jenkins is in the hizzy. Thanks so much for joining me. I am now sharing my screen, guys. Hopefully, I am sharing my screen. I think I am. Now, we talked yesterday, right? We said, hey, man, what's going on with this thing called the Fear and Greed Index? I share that with you. I told you guys I look at this every day, right? I want to know what's going on. I want to know what the sentiment is in the market, in the crypto market. And we saw yesterday we were sitting about 54. And, of course, we know by the time we look at it, it's a little old. But we had indications it was going to keep on dropping, right? And it did. It's down 34. Now I'm starting to get a little, my pockets are getting a little itchy. I mean, I'm itching for a scratch at this particular point because I told y'all I've been patient. I'm still a little patient. I'm going to wait another day or so before I ape in. But now I'm feeling a little bit better about spending a little bit of my chicky change, a little bit of my stable coin capital. You know what I mean? I don't know what y'all going to do, but I'm looking for some deals. I'm looking for stuff that I've been waiting on for a long time to go on sale. That's right, man. Everybody putting console on sale. So as you know, man, we'll take a look at this as well. So 34, we have fear in the market. And my good mentor, the greatest investor that I know, man, Mr. Warren Buffett told me, son, because I read all his books, by the way, son, here's what I like for you to do if you want to make your money like me. I need you to be greedy when other people are fearful. I said, yes, sir, I can do that. What does that mean? He said, well, when other people are selling great quality assets, you should probably be buying. He said, but do you only buy after you have evaluated the value of said asset? I said, well, I can do that. He said, so while other people are buying, you should be studying. And when other people are selling, you should be buying. Let me say that again for the people in the back. That's what my mentor Warren Buffett said, the fourth richest man in the world, the most successful investor of my lifetime. He said, when other people are buying, you should be studying. And when other people are selling, you should be buying what you study. Is that making any sense to you, right? I mean, that's how he broke it down to me, and that's the Warren Buffett ebonics that I'm giving to you today. Okay. Anyway, man, let's keep going. That's what's going on, man. So I'm still expecting a little bit more fear to come in. I'm thinking this thing gonna drop to extreme fear because people are getting ready for the holiday. They got other things they need to do with their money, right? They got to buy the turkey and the candy yams and the cranberry sauce and the dressing and the macaroni and cheese and whatever else y'all have. I mean, I'm already getting hungry. Okay. So they getting ready, right? That's what's happening, man. What happened then? All right, man, let's keep going. Here, let's take a look at the market, man, because y'all might miss some of this stuff. Okay. So we know, all right, so we're gonna look at what's going on in the market. I share with you guys a few things. And again, guys, if you really want to go deeper, you just simply join the club. I do offer classes, consultations, clubs. We got a class coming up tomorrow, the NFT class. For those that register, we sent out the invitation links already, so you can come to class live. If you can't make the live class, because we know we all got obligations, it is recorded. Those that pay for the class will get the recording, all that stuff. I just want to make sure I leave all the disclaimers, because y'all asked me. I mean, I've been doing this for a while, so I know, we all busy. Okay. We all busy. Okay. Anyway, we're currently sitting in a global crypto market of 2.52. That's another drop from our $3 trillion that we was at coming into the week, so to speak. Bitcoin is down from its all-time high from 68,000 down to 57,000. Now, there was predictions that Bitcoin is going to get to 100,000 by the end of the year. So if that works, that means that Bitcoin has to basically jump up another 100% to get there. I mean, not quite. I mean, just do the quick math. But from where it is right now, if it were to get to 100,000, is what they're predicting, it would have to actually jump another 100% in the next 2 months. Now, is that feasible? Is that realistic? It ain't about whether it's realistic. Is it doable? Yes, it actually is doable, right? It actually is doable. It may seem to some that it's not doable, but y'all, if you ain't been in, you may not have been in the crypto game long enough, okay? Anyway, Ethereum's down, right? 4,100 is down. It's down from its all-time high, or 4,800, down 700 points, so to speak, right? And everything's pretty much down, other than our metaverse tokens like Mana and Sandbox and all that stuff as well. I'm just now looking at our top 50 crypto, just kind of give you an idea. Of course, you can go as deep or as far as you like, but we see that Decentraland's up 10% from 24 hours. Flow, which is an NFT, backed kind of, a project. NFTs are built on Flow. We have the, NBA Top Shots built on Flow and all that stuff. It's up 3%. Sandbox is up 2%. But look at Sandbox. Sand is up 11,000% since January 1st. 11,000%. 11,000%. Which simply means, man, if you had invested $1,000 into Sandbox, if you had known about it and started thinking about what's coming down the pike and all that stuff, right, that same $1,000 will be worth over $100,000. That would be with no trading, none of that other extra stuff that you guys want to do. That's just simply, saying, put my money somewhere, me believing in the project that it's on or the asset it's on, and then letting the asset do what it do, which is make me rich. So when I talk about life-changing wealth, how many of you guys are saying, man, if I could turn $1,000 into $100,000 in a year without really doing any work other than learning an asset and believing in it, how many guys will sign up for that? See, some of you guys don't even make $100,000 and you're earning at your job, or you're not making six figures at the job. 50,000 maybe. I don't know. 75,000 maybe average. I don't know. Right? So this is why I start. This is what really got me about investing, and really got me, even into start believing in crypto, because what it's done for me, right? Not because of what it's done for other people. See, here's the thing: there's some people say, "Well, I know a guy, or I have a friend that did this, or they did this." I'd be like, "Well, that's your friend. How about you? That's somebody that you know. Well, why don't we make it happen for you?" right? Then you can say, I have. Not that I know someone who has, but I have participated in it as well. At any rate, I like to kind of look at that, and then also be looking at stuff like this. I'll be looking at, okay, well, where's the money? Where's the activity happening? I need to know what the action is. And we looked at this yesterday. I'm still baffled by the action that's taking place over here, right? So we have stable coins. We got Bitcoin and Ethereum. We just talked about Mana. That's action, activity taking place. But look at this. Sandbox, a lot of activity. But look at this. Solano. Action. Hustle a limo. So we. I don't know the words. Action. Hustle a limo. XRP. Action. Hustle a limo. So we. I don't know the words, but you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm talking about. Okay. So we got some action going on over here, right? Even though things are down, right? Hey, all I can do is just point out some of the obvious to you, okay? All right, at any rate, that's what's going on in the crypto market. Now, here's the big news. Big news, two big stories. Now, I'm going to take a little break because I want to give our brothers enough time to talk to you guys. Man, I got some brothers from Africa. I got some brothers, from Cameroon, from Nigeria. And y'all know I've been about that diaspora life. I've been about that. Our brothers and sisters all over the world. And here's the beautiful thing. Because crypto is global. Everybody put that in the comments below. Crypto is global. You got to understand that. It's not, see, some people, they only think United States. And so because obviously we're big adopters, we're big consumers, we spend the most money and all that good stuff, we only think in terms of, well, what's going on as far as regulation and stuff in the United States. Crypto is global. So although China wanted to ban crypto, that didn't stop crypto. Although Nigeria banned crypto, that didn't stop crypto, because crypto is global. That means everybody is going to have to say no to crypto. And we know that ain't going to happen because everybody don't want to be controlled. Everybody don't want to be the house Negro. There's a whole bunch of field Negroes out here saying we going to freedom. I don't know about y'all, but we going with Harriet. There's a whole bunch of us. There's still some, there's still, what role did Samuel Jackson play in Django? You know what I'm saying? We still got some of those. We still got some, whatever his name was in Django. We still got some of those. Okay. They want to stay. They got a nice little bed and they are comfortable with what master give them. I get it. Right. Yeah, we going to have some of those, but we got a whole bunch that's out there in the field. Man, I'm tired of this whip. I'm tired of these chains. I'm tired of picking cotton. I'm tired of not living up to my potential. I'm tired of being broke, busted, and disgusted. We got plenty of those all over the world. Okay. Now I know somebody told me what his name was. What was his name? What was Samuel Jackson's character's name in Django? Okay. What was his name in Django? Anybody know? Right. Anyway, here's the big news. Nike teams up with Roblox to create a virtual world called Nike Land. What? What? Nike teams up with Roblox to create a virtual world called Nike Land. Now I know I got to make this a little bit bigger for you guys because you're like, I can't see that. That's just too small. My bad. See NBC, I don't go here very often, so it ain't adjusted to my settings yet, so everybody can see. Okay, let me just make that a little bit bigger. Okay, so let's just dive into this just a little bit. Wait a second. Now here's the thing, guys. We told y'all this was coming. Okay, now this is not really new news for me, but for some of y'all who still don't get it, I get it. So Nike teamed up with Roblox to create a virtual world called Nike Land. Users will be able to dress up their avatars in Nike branded sneakers and apparel. Now, we had the conversation about, the NBA 2K and their VC and how they spend their VC to dress up their characters that shoot the basketball for them in the game and shoot the threes and dunk the ball while they just sitting there with their controller and they online and all that stuff. See, NBA 2K is an ecosystem. NBA 2K is a metaverse. We just don't call it that. But now we got an official term for it because it ain't gonna just be the NBA 2K. It's gonna be this whole virtual space in La La Land where people are gonna be hanging out. Okay, Nike Land will be free for now. So if you're interested in that, or your kids might be interested in that, if you're a Nike lover or Jordan wearer and all that good stuff, you just all Nike, you know what I mean? I got some people, they got the headbands, they got the sweatshirt, they got the shoes, they got the jogging pants, they got the watch, they got all this stuff. Well, if you Nike Central, you might want to, dive in over here for free. See what happens. Now, what's going to happen over here? Well, there's going to be some accumulation of collectibles called wearables. And those wearables are going to operate probably just like NFT Marketplace. You might have some exclusive, rare, exotic shit from Nike that you might just sell to someone else who wants that shit and make a whole bunch of money. We're talking about ecosystems. It'll be free for now, but could be a place to try out new products and gauge customer interest. Wow. Okay. So Nike is in the game. Now, I wish I could just relist all the people that's in the game. I mean, we do this every day, but but maybe from the stock side, Nike and Roblox might be something you want to add to your watch list in the stock world. I mean, there's so many ways you can play this. You can participate, you can invest, you can do crypto, you can do stock. I don't know. All I'm worried about is getting paid. That's what I'm concerned about. How can I get paid based off the information that I just learned? That's what I be thinking about. Anyway. So sports giant Nike is taking a leap into the metaverse. All right, the Beaver, Oregon company announced Thursday that it is partnering with Roblox to create a virtual world called Nike Land on Roblox's online gaming platform. The virtual world includes Nike buildings, Nike fields, Nike arenas for players to compete in various minigames ranging from tag and dodgeball to the floor is lava. It's modeled after the company's real-life headquarters. Nike Land will be free for now. The company eventually plans to integrate in-play moments that emulate global sporting events. Examples may include a soccer event during the World Cup or a flag football game during the Super Bowl. Nike said it will continue to update the virtual world to include athlete and product integration. People with accelerometers in their mobile devices will be able to use real-world movements to power what? Their online play. Wait a second. So now we're saying, okay, I don't know exactly what an accelerometer is, but that sounds like if I got the Nike Run app or something like that, I'll be able to power what? Okay, I'm trying to understand it. It's something got to do with me moving, because Nike is all about just doing it. Nike is all about you moving, running, playing and all that stuff. So some way my movement, maybe my 12,000 steps or something like that is going to unlock some stuff and power my own. What? This is crazy. All right, for example, you can move your body in a jumping motion and it will translate in the virtual world to enhance the experience. Whew. Users will be able to enter a digital showroom to dress their avatar and everything Nike and check out the company's latest product offerings. Do you see what Nike is doing? Okay, Nike is saying, okay, all right, okay, we see what's going on here. We're gonna dive in here and we're gonna make sure we create a space for us to continue to capture these dollars. Y'all Nike everything now. Y'all Nike metaverse, and y'all can check out all our new stuff, and y'all can buy it in the metaverse, and you can buy it in real life. It don't matter, right? The key is keep your attention so we can keep y'all spending money. Items could be modeled after real life Nike products being offered or from past launches. Nike could also tease future products and allow kids to co-create items. So now Nike's saying, you know what? We're not just Nike anymore. Nike said we Disney. Okay? Nike just said we not just Nike anymore. Nike just said we are Disney. Whew. Okay, now I got to go to one more article. We're going to take a break because I know my brothers, they ready. They say, okay, we ready to say something, man. Can we just come in here? Anyway, another big news that I thought was big. No, people don't see this stuff as big. Anyway, NFL. The NFL partnered with Ticketmaster and they launched a ticket stub NFT on Polygon. If you don't know what Polygon is, that is Matic, okay? So again, give you some more stuff. The virtual commemorative ticket NFTs. So these are you went to the Super Bowl, you got a ticket stub, and now we're going to mint that stub so you can have this as a memorabilia or a collectible. Because what will happen before? You'll take that ticket stub and put it into your photo album or something like that, and then you'll be able to tell little Johnny 20 years later, hey, I went to the Super Bowl 54 when the Falcons were up and then they lost. You know what I'm saying? In the fourth quarter, they gave up 25 points in the fourth quarter, something like that. I was there. Right? But now your memory or your collectible or your memorabilia will be minted forever on the blockchain. It's getting real, and it's getting real fast, okay? It is getting real, and it's getting real fast. NFTs are replacing ticket stubs for the National Football League, at least for the rest of the games this year. That's this year. The league today announced that fans attending games through the end of 2021 will be able to receive a virtual commemorative ticket as an NFT in the Ticketmaster digital wallet. What? So Ticketmaster has a crypto wallet. Let me say that again. Ticketmaster has a digital wallet or a crypto wallet. Here's my question. If Ticketmaster has a digital wallet, why not you? Ticketmaster has a digital wallet. Why not you? The NFTs themselves will live on the Polygon network like Tom Brady's autograph platform, right? NFT is unique. Okay, in order to claim the NFT, NFL fans will need to have purchased their ticket through one of the licensed NFL ticketing network vendors. That's going to kill not kill it, but that's going to hurt what is the scalping, right? It's going to hurt that. It's going to hurt scalping because you might be a person who wants to actually have, because this could be valuable. This could be even more valuable than going to the game. It could be worth something. Anyway, licensed NFL ticketing network vendors, Ticketmaster, StubHub, SeatGeek, or a team's corresponding ticket office. Okay. So this is, I'm still, wrapping my head around this NFL version. Leveraging the emerging world of NFTs is a new and exciting way for us to create additional value and to further engage with fans who attend select games by providing a virtual commemorative ticket, said the senior vice president of the NFL Club Business Development. NFL will begin distributing NFTs to qualifying fans who attend the Thanksgiving Day game. So it's starting with the Thanksgiving Day game featuring the Chicago Bears and the Detroit Lions. A virtual commemorative ticket will only be sent to fans who attend the game. For now, they can be viewed on the NFL.live NFTs.com marketplace. So NFL has an NFT marketplace already, right? NFL has an NFT marketplace already. Oh, that's pretty big. Anyway, just something for you guys to chew on, man, as we just continue to talk about what's going on in the land of crypto, because it is getting real, and it's getting real fast. Anyway, man, we are going to be back, man, as we're going to bring our brothers in that are here. We got a special guest, man. Make sure you guys are ready to rock and roll. Write down your questions, man. These are two brothers that's doing it in the crypto space, and we're trying to bridge the gap. Everybody put in the comments, so bridge the gap. We'll be right back after the break, I think, as soon as I get to the break. Let's see, what am I going to play today? I think we'll go back to the same thing. All right, beautiful people, man. That is Team Supreme. That is a Black-owned franchise opportunity in the burger space. They also have a fish space that you may want to bring to your community. You say, hey, I love to get in business, but I don't want to start from scratch. You might want a turnkey opportunity, and they are providing that in a way that you can start a franchise at a strip mall, a food truck, airport, standalone, a mall, all that good stuff. And they also have investing opportunities for those that, you may not want to run the joint, but you just want to invest in the whole company. They got that available as well through a Reg C, which would be a crowdfunding campaign you start looking at a little bit long-term investing and say, you know what, I'm getting behind the brand, right? And you actually have an opportunity to be one of the what you call a private or an angel investor through crowdfunding. Check them out by simply going to www.supremefoodsworldwide.com, www.supremefoodsworldwide.com. All right, man, we get right back into this thing, guys. We ain't gonna take up too much of your time, man. Hit the like button, the share button, subscribe button, follow button, all that good stuff. Anything you can hit and tag somebody as well, right? And let them know that we talking about crypto in the morning. If you are getting some value out of what we have shared thus far, go ahead and let us know by giving some hand claps in the chat, man, that you appreciate brothers and sisters, right? Bringing you education or information that you can use to grow your bank account, okay? And information that you can use to get rich, information that you can use to get out of debt, information that you can use, all right, to build wealth for yourself, your family, and the inheritance for your children's children, okay? So I want to introduce you guys, our brothers from Stack, okay? That is called Stack, S-T-A-K-K, our brothers from Stack, who are here. Kenny hit me up. It's like, hey, man, I want to come on the show, share some things. I was like, Kenny, what you talking about? And then he told me, I said, sure, man, let's make it happen. So we were able to say Friday's a good day. So this is what we have on Financial Freedom Friday. Allow me to introduce you guys to Kenny and Brezen from Stack, man. I'm bring them on into the studio.
Man, you got me hungry this morning, man. Hey, Supreme Burger, man.
The man is amazing.
Awesome.
I love it.
Hey,
good
man.
Morning, good morning.
Hey, thanks so much. Good morning, man. Thanks so much for joining us, man. I appreciate you guys taking the time. I don't know. I know what time it is. It was 7 o'clock in the morning here. I'm wondering what time it is for you over where you guys are at. But we want to, start by just introducing you guys. First, again, let me say this again for our people that are watching us here live. I know some of you guys are watching on replay, but again, this is so important that you participate in our progress as we're talking about bridging the gap. That's why I say hit the like button. That's why I say hit the share button, because if you're your brother's keeper, your sister's keeper, and they have come to you or they in their circle talking about what's going on with crypto and all this stuff, well, we got something that's going on. We can just educate you right here. So go ahead and make sure you do that. Do the stuff that's free, right? Right? Add value to what we're doing by doing that. Well, let's start, man. I want to just kind of make sure that we give time for you to introduce yourself. We'll start with Kenny. Let us know, man, who you are, what you do, and why you do what you do, man.
Oh, snap. Well, keep it simple. Again, my name is Kenny. We started Stack probably 2 years now, but we started Stack really full time about a year ago. We started our space in the options trading and stock market space. And Brezen and I were doing this for a while, and we were like, you know what? It's about time we make a niche out of what we do. And that's how we switched into crypto. But my real life, I'm a father of 2 kids, 2 loving kids. Have a lovely wife. I'm in the IT space. I got my bachelor's in computer science, went to school for management information system technology, been a federal government contractor in the federal space for a while, doing IT and security. Quit my job a couple of years ago, moved to Nigeria to start to co-found an airline, a local airline in Nigeria. That didn't go too well. I'm back in the US now, and I'm doing Stack with Brezen.
Did you say that you went to Nigeria to basically invest in the airline? Did you say that?
Yeah. Co-founded an airline in Nigeria. Yep.
Hold on. Okay, no, you didn't say it, but you said co-found. Like in other words, right, when an airplane went in the sky, it had your name somewhere on the back.
It has Green Africa on it, yes.
Okay, all right. I just want to make sure I heard it right. So you are an investor. I mean, I'll come back to that because I'm really interested in that because most people wouldn't take that chance. You know what I mean? They wouldn't take the risk to try and start their own thing. So I'm just very interested in the. But Brezen, I want to come down to you, man, because we can't beat the Kenny. It ain't the Kenny show.
It's the crypto show, right? Absolutely. Hey, so I'm Brezen. I'm in the IT space. Been in the IT space for a while. Also kind of work in the government sector as well. Started a gym business, was in the fitness business for a couple of years. Recently sold and got out of that. Then got into investing with Kenny. I've known Kenny for, it's been at least a decade or more. And over time, as we started investing together, we shared ideas, we did research together. So we decided, hey, man, we especially when we started dabbling in crypto, we really started seeing the opportunities that it presents, not just for everybody, but specifically, especially like we were talking before the show, the Black community and in Africa as well. So we decided to really like just go full speed ahead with it, and here we are now, man. It's continuing to grow the project.
Oh, this is gonna be good. This is gonna be good. Now, I shared your link to your YouTube channel. But what is the name of the YouTube channel? That's a lot easier for people to just
so it's Stack Crypto, just STAKK, and you probably have to type crypto after it as well. We're pretty new to YouTube, so the algorithm is not really playing in our favor right now. But yeah, and that's why I shared the link. That way, it just takes you right to the page.
Yeah, I did that, but I want to make sure I pop that up on the screen. All right, so let me ask you this. Let's first talk about your journey. If you brief as you can be into crypto. When did you get started? Come back to Kenny. When did you get started in crypto? And then when did you say this really could be an opportunity, not just for me, but then also for my people to really free themselves financially?
I would say everything happens for a reason. So I've known about crypto since grad school because I literally took a cryptocurrency class, cryptography class, and I dropped out. That thing is hard, really hard. I was also into the Metaverse back then. It was called Second Life, selling stuff for the school project. So I knew about it, but I just didn't think you could monetize or make anything big out of it. So finishing school, you talk about paying off your debt and getting financial freedom. I did that, got out of debt. I was like, what the heck am I doing working for the government, man? Let me go start my business. So my younger brother was saying, yo, buy Bitcoin at the time. This was 2013, 14. And I was like, nah, I'm going to just ignore him. Let me focus on my business. My business is going to make my way. But then that didn't go too well. And then once I got back and I was starting over from scratch, I had time to think and reflect. And that's how I got back into crypto. And this was like 2019, 2020. So 2020, I was like, okay, you know what? Thank you, little brother, for telling me and investing for me. Let me take this over myself and start investing myself. And then that's how she and I got into it and started taking it more seriously during the whole COVID stuff. And Brisbane will always tell you, man, if you come out of COVID the same way and you haven't taken advantage of all the time, man, I'm sorry, man, something is wrong somewhere.
And what about you, brother, man? Tell us a little bit about your journey into crypto.
Yes, sir, absolutely. So, when did I first buy? I think the first time I bought crypto was on Robinhood, right, back in the days. And I kind of, I watched videos about it. I did some studying about it. When I was in school, I was also studying computer science. So software has always been something I'm very interested in, which is why crypto kind of made sense to me as I started getting deeper into it. So it's a lot of it is just self-education, man, and that is the main thing. I think that unfortunately for all of us, this is something we're going to have to do. We all have to take the time out to educate ourselves about crypto. That's why we're where we are with the knowledge about crypto we are now, because we just spend so much time studying about it. So I think other than that, it's just really just been a process of trying to make a change, right? Trying to, leave the world a better place than we met it, right? So during the COVID lockdown, we pretty much spent all our time just studying crypto trading. It's been very expensive because we started off learning in the stock market. We started doing options. I'm laughing because that was one of the most expensive lessons we've ever learned in our life, trading options, right? So much losses there. But then when we switched over to crypto, it just became very clear, man. It's a much more pure way of investing and trading and everything else like that.
That's interesting because I tell people, my club, they know I keep saying the same thing. Like, the tortoise beats the hare every time. But so many of us were so in such a rush to try to get rich, and the good book tells us don't be in such a rush to get. Don't be hasty, is what the good book says. Now, so Stack, all right, Stack is what you guys have created and what you are building. So Kenny and Brenton taught us a little bit about what Stack is and why we should be interested.
Hey, I'll let Stack. I'll let So the funny part of the name is that Brazen just came up with it. We were doing a branding exercise, and Brazen was like, "Let's do Stack." And I was like, that name sounds familiar. So I'll let Brazen start the conversation. I will get a little bit deeper into the vision behind it. But
Yeah.
go ahead, Brazen.
I mean, coming up with the name, man, it's just beautiful Saturday. I'm sitting there with Kenny. We're brainstorming names to call this thing. I mean, of course, stack is one of those things naturally, when in our community, man, like, yeah, we're stacking cheese, stuff like that. But interestingly, for some reason, that's not what we were thinking about at the time. But after we came up with this stack, no, we're like, oh wait, this can play out many ways. So we sat there, we designed the thing, and pretty much that's what it is now. You have the lion there as well, just to represent certain elements of what we believe in, which is just that power and freedom. So, Kenny,
Yeah.
right?
So,
well, also, but isn't also the lion a big piece of Africa? Isn't that a big depiction
Yes.
of Africa as well? Okay.
Yeah. So if you see our name, it means a lot. So if you see the color, that's the Egyptian blue color in the K right there. That's the Egyptian blue, representing bringing the freedom back and bringing the power back to the continent, or bringing the power back to the people. We also use one of the strongest shape right there
The
in the
polygon.
world. It's either a
Polygon.
polygon. Yeah, one of the strongest shape in the world. It's either a triangle or a polygon. So we're using that as well, which is the bond that the black people need. And the black community also need the B mindset. So we're trying to bring that mindset back to the community as well. And of course, the lion. Everybody talks about the bull and the bear in the market, and we're like, F that. A lion beats that any day. And when you look at Nigeria, you look at Cameroon, our animals is either the elephant or the lion, and the lion represents kingship. So taking over.
Can you go back to Polygon? You said that our people need to be bonded.
Yes. So black people don't work together. One of the reasons why my previous project failed was because the failure of black greed, black selfishness, that needs to go away. We need to learn to work more together. If we can do that, folks like you just mentioned your financial godfather there, Warren Buffett. Is successful because of his business partner. The Rockefellers, the Morgans, they all work together. Black people don't work together, and the current sports environment want to push and pressure. Oh, it's just Jordan, or it's just or it's just Kobe. It's the old community mindset. And if we can start coming together and learning to work together, as you can see, the K backing each other, working together, we can go places.
That's unique. Okay. They basically standing back to back.
Got each other's back. We got each other's back.
Shit. Oh, snap, man.
Yes,
Now, do y'all have some other? Listen. So, do y'all have some other paraphernalia? I knew y'all got shirts, but what else?
Yeah, we got stuff. We can send some your way.
Absolutely.
Okay, that's dope. See, that's why I was asking. I know typically there's always something behind the names and the logos. And how you kind of come across that stuff. So that's a little bit about the brand, but what is it? What is that?
Yeah. So what we've been doing right now is that we know that in the space, especially our people, we don't have the education, or we don't have access to the information, and application of knowledge is power. So, and that's one of the things that I think has been suppressed in the black community, because for the longest we could not read, we could not write. Now we can read and we can write, but we don't have access to all the information that are making people successful, like getting out of debt, knowing how to use your credit card and all that kind of stuff. But there's a lot of people doing that now. We don't want to do that. We want to get people to the next level, which is cryptocurrency. So all we do right now on our YouTube channel is showing you opportunities, doing some research for you, showing you what to do, how to do it, and all that kind of stuff. So the education, the knowledge, we're doing that. But then we're also going to move a step further. Right now, we're not there. We've currently designed the application, but it's not public yet. We're also putting together a public community application that we can use to get people invested in crypto.
You want to take a little bit further, brother?
Yeah, I mean, I think for me, we have a very unique opportunity here as the black community. I mean, yeah, I understand it's a unique opportunity for the whole world right now. But we're focused on the black community in this situation, right? So for the black community, and especially black in Africa, we have a very unique opportunity at this point in time, unlike any other time. in our lives, right? And that's the ability to be able to build wealth, to be able to maintain our sovereignty, really take control back of our sovereignty through cryptocurrency and decentralization, right? And so our goal is really to be able to take this information and try to break it down as simple as possible on our YouTube channel so that people can watch it and start to catch up with it as well. The way we learned about it was very complicated. We had to go learn other things about other things just to come and understand the simple thing, right? So our goal is to be able to just share the knowledge that we have, right? Provide value to the community and get everyone, really looking into crypto, and most importantly, getting others to help their family members and friends get into crypto. Because I think, you know, at this point in time, right, and it's a rough estimate here because I read this a long time ago, but it's maybe about 16% of America involved in cryptocurrency, right? This means if you buy, let's take Bitcoin, for example. If you buy Bitcoin right now, right, what would it look like when 50% of America is involved in Bitcoin, right? What would it look like when 10% of the world, or 20% of the world, or 50% of the world is involved in Bitcoin? It's a staggering a realization that we came to, and that's really what we're trying to push out here: get everyone involved in cryptocurrency. I think at this point in time, if you don't have crypto, it's a problem, and it's definitely something we want everyone to be getting into.
Yeah, we just looked at a couple of articles, that just shows that big corporations and organizations are getting involved in crypto some form of fashion. I mean, we just heard Ticketmaster has a wallet.
Absolutely.
heard that the NFL has an NFT marketplace. Okay, I mean, this is insane. Yeah. So everybody's in the comments, everybody that's watching us live or may catch replay, go right now to YouTube and follow Stack, find Stack and follow Stack. Now, you guys talked about the YouTube channel, but you are developing something. I mean, this is going to lead into something. So talk about if you can, whatever you can share, because I know it may be some stuff you want to keep until you launch.
Yeah, we can share everything about that right now, but right now we are developing an application which you'll be able to use on your phone to kind of engage in group investments, right? So there was this article I was reading earlier today, which was the DAO. Can you send that one to me? And it's essentially a group of people who can come together and put their cryptos together to purchase whatever, whether it's an NFT and things like that, and there's governance behind it. So what we're trying to do is to just essentially emulate the group investment model that you see in the stock market, but we're applying that to crypto. And we're also backing that with a lot of research, with coins that are legitimate and have great potential, right? This way people can avoid things like rock pools and be able to invest as a group and it's also study together. So
wow, because
that's the brief of it.
Yeah, we just had the DAO, the Constitution DAO, right, where they all came together. I think they raised $44 million, if I believe that's the number.
Right.
And then whoever there was that was their representative didn't execute, so they didn't acquire the Constitution NFT that they wanted, and now they got to give back funds or whatever. But the mere fact that they had a common interest, everybody put in console a common interest in the acquisition of this Constitution NFT, which brought in, say, hey, if I'm interested, I'm gonna put my money where my mouth is. So people aped in with their money because that's a valuable document. And but unfortunately, they didn't execute on it. But it just shows what happens when you have something in common and you put your money behind it, what you can do. So that's very. But go ahead, Kenny.
Yeah. I mean, you just said it all. It's almost like Wall Street bets all over again, but in the crypto space. You know, there are folks that are out there that all they do all day is research. Some folks have a 9-to-5 job. They're super busy, but they're like, I want to do this. How do I do this? Like, you know what? Just go find a community of folks that do it. Let them do the research, and then we all gain at the end of the day.
Absolutely. And I think one interesting thing you said earlier as well was, all these companies are currently engaged in crypto, and why aren't you? And I think if you look at, I think we all know by now, Tesla is holding crypto, MicroStrategy is holding crypto, Apple is holding crypto as well, and all these major companies. So you really have to ask yourself, even the banks, right? And I think one thing that I also think is really important to point out here is that with cryptocurrency, we have this unique opportunity to take over our own banking, right? You can be your own bank, you can earn interest rates at a level that, you know, a bank will not give you. It's not 0.001%. I'll tell you that much, right?
I mean, they got to the point where this got negative interest rates in the bank. It's just crazy.
Yeah, exactly, right. And it's just all of these things where like, and you have people out here printing money with inflation, also kind of essentially robbing all of us. That's the reality of it, right?
Yeah.
What is inflation rate right now? Maybe like 6.5%, something like that,
Yeah.
which is, I think, is much higher. But once you're in the crypto space, right? And if you look at when you look at the interest rates that you're able to get once you cross into the decentralized finance space, it's unheard of, right? And we have the government kind of pushing back against that. Why can people not make money, right? These are things that we have to ask ourselves. If you bought Bitcoin and you're holding it, you're more than likely going to be beating inflation, which is, you know, straight up robbery. I would say that. And of course, when you cross into that decentralized space, you're able to do a lot more other things, whether it's borrowing crypto, lending crypto, and making interest on it, just the same way the bank will lend out your money. And these are things that we're going to be diving further into on our channel as well, right? But you can do all of these things without permission from anyone, right? Like how you go to the bank and sit down and someone signs you up or whatever. But with this, you can just, you know, for those who know what it is, I'm pretty sure they understand what is going on here. You could just stake your money. You can engage in some yield farming and make some atrocious, or not necessarily atrocious, some incredible interest. I know, because I've seen some interests where I'm like, God, this is not, you know,
This is
and
not real.
yeah,
700%, 3,000%. Oh no,
right,
let me
and
let me just stay
exactly,
comfortable
and
at 50%.
this is out there, and this is available to all of us, and everyone should know about it, right? And that's what we're really trying to push as well.
Yeah, and I like I like that you guys mentioned that you be working on vetting out some of these projects, you know, to help keep people from some of the tragedies that have happened in crypto, or I would call it robbery and theft, just
Yeah,
simply because of a lack of research and maybe going after that 150,000%, but not really
right.
understanding what,
Squid coin, right?
on this, right? So so Kenny, I like to ask because I'm, you know, as I mentioned, I wrote a book and I got, you know, probably about 9 of the 12 were from Africa and 6 of them were from Nigeria. What's the and you're from Nigeria?
Yeah.
What would you say is some of the over in the continent? What is the environment like for our brothers and sisters in the continent in crypto?
Well, I'll say Nigeria is the, if not the largest country in the on the continent, maybe in the world, with the highest crypto usage. 30% of Nigerians use crypto, by the way. Even though the country has has blockaded crypto,
Yeah.
30% of Nigerians are using crypto. That's all. That tells you the tenacity of the people. The problem is
Yeah.
leadership. The African population, the Nigerian population, is ready for innovation, for improvement. It's just unfortunate that the folks in power are still the folks in power since independence, and they're not letting go of that power, and they're not letting the young minds take over and get Nigeria or Africa or Cameroon, any of those countries, to the level that it can or should be. We hope to see some revolution, some peaceful revolution to get us there. Some countries are already taking advantage of making those moves, but I think it's just going to take a while, unfortunately.
And what's your take?
What in Cameroon? I think in Cameroon. Well, I was born in Cameroon, right? And the president, I think he was there like 3 years or so before I was born, and this is like maybe like 89, 87, something like that. I was born in 90, so he was president before he was president before I was born. I wish I was president, and he's still the president to this day, right? That alone, it tells you that there's a major problem there. The people do not get access to uh, I guess finances, if you will, right? You can't go to the bank and get a loan, right? The things that we take for granted here, you know, credit, having a bank account, um, being able to show your ID anywhere to identify who you are. A lot of people don't have that back there. So with crypto, one of the cool things that happens is that you would be able to do things like make loans, right? Or even if you just have you have like your pretty broke or whatever it is, you now have the opportunity to invest your money, right? Without going through any complications, no matter where you are. All you need is a cell phone and a connection. And I think that this in itself is going to bring the power back to the people, being able to operate without
Centralized.
that centralized stoppage essentially from the government, right? Because anyone anywhere can borrow Bitcoin, and you cannot ban Bitcoin. I mean, China, yes, China is, they're doing their best. So is Nigeria, but I think that ultimately, um, this is definitely gonna push through, and that's where it really comes to life.
What's going on, brother? And I say, the interesting thing is that although, let's say there's a ban, they're also introducing their own digital, coin,
digital currency,
which in essence is saying digital currency is here to stay, whether it's from a decentralized standpoint or a centralized standpoint. That's what people need to kind of get. Like, although they may be banning crypto, they're creating their own crypto, and so that's,
exactly,
that still is adopting crypto in a sense.
And that's just to kind of keep their power in place, right? Because they're creating a crypto that they can control, right? This way they can maintain that power. So, I think they realize that crypto is the real deal.
Now you go for in IT, right? So I'd imagine you've also kind of looked at not just because when we say crypto, a lot of people just think about the coins and stuff like that. But what about some of the technology uses that you may have come across? If you want to throw anything out there that you see is could be a huge benefit to our people in the continent and also our people here.
Let me jump on that real quick. So Nigerian's version of crypto is not on the blockchain. The blockchain is the technology that Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Solana, all these guys sit on, right? So Nigeria just took their current currency and just make it digital, which everyone is doing right now. It's just called the e-naira. That still is attached to the old inflation, deflation, the old economic current country's economy, which is a problem for Nigeria, right? So that's still a reason why a lot of Nigerians are not adopting it, is that it's not on the blockchain. It's just the e-naira. And it's exactly what you said, centralized control. And the people don't trust the government, which then becomes an issue. But in terms of technology, though, let's talk about education, because what we're doing is trying to get the education out there, right? If I'm in the US right now and my zip code is, in this super rich neighborhood, right? But then other black folks, which a lot of people are in the south side, the west side, wherever, their zip code does not allow them to have access to the technology, right? Guess what? You have solutions like Dano, or what they're doing in Ethiopia, other solutions, other crypto blockchain solutions that now allows you, just like the metaverse, you go online. Once you have access to a digital space, maybe just your phone, you can get the same knowledge that person in the rich neighborhood is getting without leaving your zip code, which is not bringing education to the masses. So education is a big solution, right?
That's huge, because it's just interesting when you just talk about the education piece and how people would literally move, or they'll use the address for someone in their family that's somewhere else to be at a better school because they have better resources. Wow. Okay. I'm grabbing. You know what you're putting down, brother. Go ahead.
So that is why we need to get in the space. Is that once you get in the metaverse and people are already working on building educational institutions in that space, they're not charging you. It's a metaverse. It's supposed to be mostly kind of free spaces where it's not costing as much as physical structure or infrastructure, or costing you all the money to travel up and down, which is why a lot of companies are moving to the metaverse. You can be in your house and still be at work. So if you can still be in your house and be at work, you can be in your house and go to school and get the same level of education folks in Harvard and Stanford are getting while you're still at home. So that's one piece.
Man, everybody put it down so Meta, because you guys know Facebook just changed their name to Meta. It's now Meta, Instagram from Meta and Facebook from Meta. Hey, we're talking everything, but it's going down. It's on and popping in the metaverse. Go ahead, Brendan.
Absolutely. No, I think for me, I'll just give one technology, one use case rather that I would like to see come to life. which is city coins, right? So right now, Miami has a city coin, and I think New York is working on a city coin as well. But I think that this is something that can be used for the accounting for whatever city or state or whatever the case might be. Currently, if you wanted to take on a project, right, there has to be funding. There's all this bureaucracy that goes along with it as well, contractors bidding and everything like that. This in itself causes the project to, I don't know, take for much longer than it really should. But with using blockchain technology, with a city coin, right, I think that the residents of that city, and which I guess this also kind of goes into taxation, which becomes really, really complicated. That I think if the people who live in a certain city can either pay their taxes to the city coin, which is held on a blockchain, right, and you have allocations, this would be smart contract stuff, right? So, and you have allocations for whatever projects, whether it's education, building infrastructure, and anything like that. Once that is once the contract is bid upon or whoever wins the contract, then you can have the blockchain distribute the funds as necessary. I think that in itself eliminates a lot of corruption. Because
yeah, I know.
Yeah. So
now, someone in the comments, you guys maybe a speak on this. They mentioned Akon in this city coin, the Akon over, I guess, in Senegal. What you guys think? Now, unfortunately, I'm in the United States and I've been unable to. I wanted to get me some Akon, or maybe I had to find another way to get it. But what's you guys take on what Akon is doing over in Senegal?
I mean, banking the unbanked, it's major, man. The guy is one of the smartest folks on the continent right now, and I look up to the guy. Actually, I've never met him, but I like what he's doing. That's one of the reasons why I quit my job to go to Nigeria and start making the difference and adding value to the community. And I'm really proud of what he's doing there. What he's doing there is going to, just like it provided power to the poor in the rural community, it's doing the same thing with the banking situation, banking the unbanked. So it's now giving them access to currency. Just imagine you're in Africa, right? And Shiba Inu was 0.0000 something. That is like, that's one of the issues Africa has, is the exchange rate. But now you can finally have one Shiba. You can have 2 Shibas. You can have 10 Shibas, right? I'm not trying to promote meme coins here, but Shiba is no longer a meme coin. It was never really a meme coin. It has its DeFi application. Doge as well. Doge is also now a DeFi application, right? Now an African with their little currency that's really fighting against the dollar can finally own a Dogecoin or a Shiba. Guess what happens? Shiba goes up. You've promoted wealth just by using your phone.
So we're talking about foreign exchange, and I didn't even think about it from that standpoint of how, it eliminates this, kind of this.
It's a huge barrier for every country outside of the US and Europe to exchange around the world, because you got to go through the dollar.
Absolutely. Right, and you're getting bad rates on that exchange.
Yep.
Exactly.
Wow. It takes a little bit step further. That's why we begin to understand why the powers that be want to maintain control, keep their position, and what they have. So here's what we got to do, guys. I know that you guys, again, let us know where we can follow you and all that stuff. Stack Crypto. I want you guys to go follow that YouTube channel. You're hearing from the people that put content there, and they're also working on some things that come down the pike as far as an app and group investing and education as it relates to crypto is what they're kind of focused on as well. But make sure you guys do that. Want to give you an opportunity to say some final words before we close out our show. So we'll come over to you, Kenny.
Yeah. Again, keep on watching Evan. It's been a wonderful guy. I literally track him every morning. What you got going on this morning, bro?
Hey, man, the energy is strong, man. I love it.
Energy is strong.
Very cool, man. Yeah.
On this that I don't get to watch the show, I actually just go and look on your page and just watch what you got going. So if you watch it, please keep on watching. It's a wonderful show, and it's definitely getting the info out there. We're doing our very best to promote your info as well. Great books, by the way. I have not read the book, but I saw the book and I was like, wow, this dude has a lot of Nigerians on there. He's repping. So we got to get you to the continent. Again, we're just here to add value. The money will come later. So if you have any questions for us, if you have anything that you want us to talk about, we'll be glad to do that for you. Just check out our channel.
Yeah, my next book coming, man. It's going to be an NFT, though.
Oh, nice.
Smart man.
Go ahead, Branson, man. Any last words for the people before we get up out of here?
Hey, I just want to say, please educate yourself. Educate yourself on crypto. And get in the game. Buy some cryptocurrencies and just keep learning. That's really the big thing. And we will keep doing our best to try to provide value to the community as well. And that's it. And thank you very much for having us on the show.
Yeah, well, we're gonna bring you back, man. They're gonna have to definitely bring you back. Now, here's one of my mentors, Mr. Jim Rohn, had a famous quote. He said this: that formal education will make you a living, but self-education will make you a fortune. And I'll tell you guys, we have spent a lot of time, learning about crypto when people were telling us crypto ain't nothing, right? When it's a scam and all this stuff, we were taking the time. Well, let us learn what we don't know. And now we're able to share what we have learned, as well as you compounding the effect of knowledge by what you learn. And that's the biggest thing, guys, is that your wisdom is more precious than rubies or gold. So if you compound your knowledge, you will also begin to compound your income. Let me say that again for the people in the back. Everybody put in the comments for compound. You compound your knowledge, you will be able to basically transfer that or exchange that, what you know, for more money, for more income, right? Compound your knowledge, you'll compound your income. Well, here's the deal, man. This is the Money and Power Show brought to you by New Black Wall Street, and this is Crypto in the Morning. We'd love to know what you got. What you say, formal education make you a living, self-education will make you a fortune. A fortune. Self-education will make you a fortune. Love to know some feedback from you guys. Go ahead in the comments below and let these brothers know how much you appreciate them and what they're doing, or any praiseworthy. It says let praise come out of your mouth. Go ahead and do that for my brother Kenny and my brother Brendan as well. Let's show them how much you guys appreciate them. And then also, if you're here and you're saying, you know what, I got some value, but I'm still trying to process all this stuff. This is just so much new information. I can't really, come up with the words. You know what you can do. You can just drop some pineapples in the chat below. That's just basically you learned something today, right? Our Kevin Hart moment. Now, here's the deal. We got a class tomorrow, right? Saturday, right? NFT class, how to create your own NFT. They over here making 6 figures and 7 figures selling selling NFTs. I just say, why not learn and get in the game yourself? Give yourself a chance. That's what I say. Now, my book gonna be an NFT. You can book recipes, spoken word. I got a whole bunch of ideas for you to get rich. It's just a matter of you getting educating yourself, and that's part of what you can do. Right? We do have crypto classes, crypto consultations. I got a club. Anybody that's in the club, the BBC, go and put in console #BBC. Y'all know what I say. Y'all want to go by yourself? Go together. That means JTFC. Join the fucking club. Okay, that's what we're doing over there. Anyway, man, we'll pop up these comments and see what you guys are talking about. Then we will get up out of here. Miss Joy Morrow says, "Thank you guys so much for sharing your knowledge." Right, Miss Angela Jenkins, that's one of my star students that says thank you guys. Right, Mr. Caliban Michael Benjamin is in how matter of fact, Caliban he does motors. He sells a lot of he sends cars and stuff over across to the continent, I believe. I see a lot of stuff. He said somebody bought something in Africa. I'm like, he be sending it overseas and stuff. Anyway, house as well. Says thank you, brothers. Let's see what she said. Thank you, brother, for bringing value to our community. I look forward to more greatness from you guys as well. Got some BBC in here. Mr. Ronald here says, thank you so much for sharing your knowledge as well. All right, here's the deal. Oh, somebody else? No more crabs in the barrel for us. Right, that's right. We're going to work together, man. Well, here's the deal, man. I want to say thanks to Kenny and to Brezen from Stack for joining us here today. And I'm your host, ERGJ, Certified Global Financial Educator. And I want you guys to remember this, that it takes a village. It starts with us. Let's build as we climb together. We all we got, beautiful people. Matter of fact, we all we really need. And thank God, that's more than enough. Until next episode, you know what time it is. Time for me to give y'all a little bit of mine, a little bit of my promo. That's right, as we get up out of here to Black Bazaar. Y'all go. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Hold on. Go ahead and find it real quick. And we will catch you guys. Catch you guys in class tomorrow, and we'll catch you guys on Monday. We out. Oh yeah.